Hey YouTube, Jay from Thundercat Lofts, Cliffwood, New Jersey. Quick update. I have some fertile eggs that were just recently laid. Great news. I have some young birds that have currently hatched. Great news. I got some new cheap nest bowls from the dollar store for my new birds. And I put a few extra over here on these platforms just in case. I use the same bowls actually for my grit, which works out very nicely. Hopefully it doesn't confuse them, but it is what I use for my grit, and if anybody goes to the dollar store, that's where it's at. Today I put in some tea in my water, my drinkers. You see all of these guys are packed up for the night. Looks like some of the cocks, these two cocks, are sitting in the bowls, calling on the hens. Anyways, as I said, this is my pair that I was worried about. They bred me some really good ones right here, this slate cock and that hen. They bred me some really nice youngsters last year that flew really well. I'm actually breeding out of some of their youngsters this year. And their first round of eggs didn't go so well. So here we are 2 weeks later. We got eggs and they're fertile. So it's good news. Let me show you what I mean. If I can, steal an egg from these guys. Bear with me for a moment. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see that on camera, but there's some veinage in the egg. You can see it better in person. Both eggs look that way, and both eggs were laid the same time this pair down here laid eggs, and the same time this pair laid eggs. So this pair is the 12-year-old cock who I really wanted to get some youngsters out of. I just got him back from my father-in-law's friend. Never bred out of him. He seems like a fantastic looking bird. He's a pure blue bar, but he's got a white beak and some white nails, and he's just a fantastic looking bird. And the guy who told me he took him said he was a fantastic bird. I could tell when he gave him to me, it was a special bird. But he's 12 years old, and the first round were infertile, and here the second round. I'll try to give you a look. You probably won't be able to see it on the camera, but they are empty. This is the same. They were the same time as the last one, and the last one's got veins, and this one doesn't. I'm gonna come out here tomorrow, see what it looks like, but from what I can tell, it looks like another round infertile eggs, and I think I'm gonna go with third round. So I'll go one more round, and if that doesn't work out, which my heart might be crushed if it doesn't work out, but if it doesn't work out, the same guy gave me another cock from my father-in-law. Bear with me, it's a little dark in here. Sorry for the movement. This is the cock here. Let me show you him. This is the cock. If I get him to stand still. Sorry guys. This is the cock that I will be pairing up to her if that one doesn't work out on the third round. And I'll probably just get one round out of him. This is him. He's on the large side. And he's a 2011 cock bird. He's on the large side, and when you look at him, in person, he looks like he would weigh a ton. He looks like a very big, heavy bird. But when you hold him, he's light as a feather. It's the strangest thing. You know, he's lighter than some of my smaller birds who are pretty dense. So, and I've heard that's a good thing. I've heard that the lighter birds, it's a good thing. And he's a big bird, but it's mostly his wings. So when I hold him, it's mostly wing. So he does seem like a phenomenal bird as well. I didn't pair him up with anyone because I didn't have anyone to pair him up with or a nest box to put him in. And when I got him, he was in rough shape, and he's still molting out some pretty ugly feathers. And they're coming in nice now, but yeah, he was in rough shape. He also's got the white nails, but he's obviously a checker bird. And he's also 10 years old, so he's right behind the other one. He might be infertile too, and I might be wasting my time on a second bird. But that's the way it goes, and you know, these birds have sentimental value at this point. So that's this guy here. I think he's a phenomenal bird regardless. I mean, there's other birds in my loft that I like more, but he's my father-in-law's bird, and you never know. He could be a good producer of some youngsters, and I would love to try him out. So this is my backup, and you know, these guys don't last forever. They don't produce forever, and you try to get the best out of them, the most out of them you can. Unfortunately, I got them at 12 years old and 10 years old, and that's probably not even the best years of their lives to be trying to breed out of them. So it is what it is, and I hope you guys follow along and see how it goes. This year I'm really looking to race a little bit harder. Unemployed, well, technically unemployed. I'm doing carpentry right now for some extra money. I'm currently making more money than I ever did, to be honest. So and I have a lot of free time, so I'm hoping this year I can really put in some hours of training my birds. Also, my daughters are a little bit older, so I have the mornings to train, and I'm really looking forward to maybe single tossing once we get up to the 150, 200 mile marker in the race season, and really testing these birds out as much as I can. But we'll see how it goes. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.